Hello, welcome back to the allotment, and I'm down here to continue the clearing up job I started last week because I left the plot in a bit of a state, but I'm going to put it right, honestly. So I'm going to come down and I'm going to continue the tidying, and actually it's looking a bit better. It's been so hot that all that grass has dried down. So I'm going to finish it off. I think it's a little bit too hot to plant out new stuff. Like, I'd like to get in some brassicas, maybe plant some seeds for daikon, and maybe some sunny lettuce. I'm not the only one though who's let the plot go a little bit. Here's another one. It's kind of overgrown. Got some nice peppers in there, haven't they? Are these? I don't think they're hot. Maybe they're sweet peppers. But this grass, it does grow so quickly. Someone over there got sweet potatoes. A lot of people have okra. I say okra. It looks like what is this? That's mint. Is it mint? No, not mint. Oh dear. I know what that is. That's Jerusalem artichoke. And you see it? You know, I grew Jerusalem artichoke a few years ago, and it's a monster. It's impressive if you've got a big plot, if you have a big garden, but on a small plot, Jerusalem artichoke will just take over. It's a bit of a thug. I can see more okra. There's a lot of it. It has this really beautiful yellow flower. But they do develop really fast, so you really got to keep on top of them and pick them. Is this pumpkin? It looks like the pumpkin's gone wild. More okra, onions. Anyway, it's super hot again. It's about 35, maybe 34, 35. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I've picked a hot time to come, but it was now or never. So let's get some work done, John.
I'm Frank Desley, and you're welcome to join us for another allotment inquiry. I'm joined by Des Frankley. Hello, Des.
Hello, Frank.
And some other notable gardeners in the allotment world.
Hello.
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 And our first question comes from a Mrs. Trellis of Weston-super-Mare. She'd like suggestions, team, for a plant that would thrive in a cloudy, cold, wet, shadowy, miserable location such as Huddersfield, Rochdale or Bolton. Des, would you like to start with this one?
Ooh, well, Frank, that's a difficult question to start with.
It is, Des, yes, but any thoughts?
Well, Frank, my first thought was to suggest to Mrs. Trellis that she should get out of Huddersfield.
Yes, get out of Huddersfield, Mrs. Trellis. Any other thoughts? Perhaps Derek Trumbull, our horticultural expert. Any thoughts, Derek?
Yes, hello. Well, I would suggest to Mrs. Trellis that perhaps she might like to try a fern.
Right.
Ferns are used to that kind of condition.
Yes, I suppose they are, Derek. Yes, they're very prehistoric, yes. Des, any thoughts about ferns?
Thoughts about ferns?
Yes, that's right, Des. Any thoughts?
No, but I'd like to suggest to Mrs. Trellis that perhaps she should move to France. Marseille or Lyon, Saint-Étienne, very nice.
And that's what you did, is it, Des?
Oui, j'ai déménagé à Lyon il y a environ 2 ans.
Je vois. Et comment va-t-on français?
Yeah. Does my arse look skinny in these? Oh, hello. It's John here, down here on the rice fields for a quick rice report. And as you can see, the rice is ready to be harvested, and some of it is already being harvested. I can see a combine, those small combines over there, And yeah, it's a beautiful day for harvesting. It's hot, sunny. It's about, I don't know, 37 today in Tokyo. That's what we're expecting, about 37. So this is great. The rice is all dry, and a lot of expectations on this harvest, because as you know, the rice prices in Japan had been incredibly high, and people were very unhappy. Prime Minister lost his majority in the local recent election because of the prices. But yeah, let me get down here and have a look at the rice. There we go. Yeah, it's looking great. I think I mean, I'm no rice farmer, but I would say it's probably about ready to be harvested. But yeah, looking forward to some new rice. That's it. Oh God, it's so hot. Okay, I think the clearing up has been done, so hopefully next week is going to be hot and dry, so all of this will go down to just like straw, and then I will put it around the turmeric. Cabbages, yeah, the okra is really strong now. Like, look at the stem, it's like turning into a kind of tree. But as I mentioned before, I'm just not getting down here frequently enough to be able to harvest. You need to do that every day. This is all cleared now. I watered the onions, so they should be okay. As I said, I think I'm going to wait a few more weeks. The weather forecast, the weather agency said we can expect another month of these high temperatures. And so I don't really want to put seedlings into the ground if they're not going to get, you know, daily watering. So maybe I'll wait a few more weeks until we get some cooler, wetter weather, and then I will plant some brassicas and some seed. That's looking better though. I think it's the same problem for everyone. I noticed that when I arrived, the lady who owns this plot was also trying to cut it back. She did a little bit, but you know, it's really hard in this heat to find the time. And you could come down very early, you could come down late, but if you're retired, yeah, you can come down a little bit, but I'm not. I'm working every day, and you know, I live 2 stations away. It's a 15-minute walk to the station and then 2 stops on the train, so sometimes the motivation is not strong enough. But I think summer is always a little bit of a quieter time. There are some things that like the summer, so like these Goya. This is Goya, and this is basil. Some of the peppers, more okra, there's some eggplant, some more Goya. But I think everyone is kind of slowing down a little bit and thinking about what they're going to put in for autumn. As you know, we can't keep this plot over winter. We only get it for 11 months, so there isn't things like I would try to plant garlic in the winter and then harvest it in the spring, but I can't do that. Or even, so it's not like a British allotment where it's yours permanently. These 15 square plots are just for 11 months and then you have to reapply. I think the idea is that so everyone gets a chance, although this plot, because of its location, this site, is usually, the rate is usually below 1, so I have always got it. Okay, let me show you what's happening on the balcony. Okay, here we are on the balcony. I bought a new hose Here it is. Do you want to see it working? Hang on. Look at that. And believe you me, really do need it because the balcony is really hot. Everything dries out so quickly. That Mexican hat plant, this jasmine, the turmeric, this little black pine from seed, this little maple, no, not a maple, ash, something. Let me turn it off though, just for now. So yeah, this balcony turmeric doing okay. It's kind of more advanced, so it is starting to dry. These, look at this black pine, they're all about the same time, but this one is like absolutely exploded in growth. Both of these have, oh, it's a bit dry. I don't know why this has grown so much, but it's really strong. It needs some water. Look at it. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I love these. And there's another one here. This is the strongest, I think. This one needs to be repotted. This ceramic pot, I don't know, it gets hot. There's another one. This is growing very tall. This is mulberry. These are all separate plants, all grown from seed, which I collected. But they grow, mulberry. It's all gone a bit, it kind of got too dry, and a lot of leaves fell off, but it seems to be pretty tough and it's regrown. These are more black pine and a bit of morning glory. This bamboo, it's been in this pot for a few years, and I can just imagine that the roots are just going round and round. This is the little olive, which I thought had died, but actually no, it's sprung from lots of unusual places. It really surprised me. Like, I thought this whole branch was dead, but now it's coming from here, it's coming from here. I thought all this was dead, but it's growing. This is morning glory, which is trying to tie everything together. I might have mentioned this last time. This is black walnut, which I collected some walnut seeds from a tree while I was out on a bike ride and just threw them in here, and some of them started to sprout. Something I don't like, because they kind of, maybe it's just too hot, because they dry and then die, but this one seems to be recovering. This is a little bit of yeah, this is my English oak, my English oak from an oak tree, an oak acorn, which I collected many years ago. I don't know, 20 years ago. And you can see how old it is by this, and this has happened before, like, because English oak trees are just not used to this kind of temperature, and although it doesn't look good, I think it's probably still okay. I hope. I would hate to lose this oak. It's been with me a long time. Here's this is something else I collected from a seed a long time ago, a palm, and I planted it and it's grown. I repotted this actually a while ago, and I thought I had overdone it because I kind of loosened up all the roots and put it in this pot, and it didn't seem to like it. A lot of the leaves went like this, but I think we're okay, because look, we've got this brand new shoot coming up here. These are green, pretty tough, I think. More little black pines. I got way too many of these little black pines. I might have mentioned last time, these are some vines, grape vines, which I also grew from a pip. This is willow, which is dead, I think. This is, what do you call this? Not linden. Linden? No, what's the name? There you go. That's what's happening on the balcony. This behind me is the horse chestnut. I picked up the horse chestnut as I was running the Berlin Marathon, and that was about 10 years ago. It's pretty strong. That's it. That's the news from the balcony. I think that's about it. It's getting too hot. I'm getting too hot, and I'm going to run out of water, so I think it's time to go. So this is John down on the allotment saying thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.